Hey guys, Nerdy Hatter here. Welcome to episode 9 of Weekly Comic Haul. We picked up a lot of good stuff this week. I hope you guys enjoy all these issues. I hope you guys pick them up after you see what they are. Let's get right to it, you guys. Alright, as you can see, first up for you guys, I have Deathstroke Rebirth. Now, I didn't think I'd enjoy this as much as I did. It is just a hardcore fighting comic. It's a lot of action. It's really cool to see Deathstroke in his element, just fighting a bunch of bad guys. Even though he could be a bad guy himself, but it's really cool to see what he does, and it's cool to see a little bit into his backstory, a little bit of his past, which is really nice to see in this issue. I really like this issue. I suggest you guys go pick this up. It's nice, action filled, but it's not too action filled to the point where it's just a mindless comic. There is some stuff you got to think about in there, and there's some interesting backstory in there. So if you guys like Deathstroke, I really suggest you guys go pick up Deathstroke Rebirth. Next up for you guys, I got Man Logan, The Last Ronin, Volume 2. Like I told you guys last time after I read Volume 1, this is a really cool Wolverine comic. I absolutely love all the Japanese parts. I love seeing Wolverine from the past and the future, which is really cool. And it's cool when you think about the timeline. The timeline is really interesting if you focus on it, and the story is just really good. And seeing him be the Wolverine again is really cool. If you're a fan of Wolverine, and if you're a fan of just a ton of bloody gore and violence, you guys are going to love Man Logan, The Last Ronin. And especially if you love Japanese culture, which I do, you're really going to like this issue. Next up for you guys, I got Daredevil #1. I really enjoyed this issue. It's awesome seeing Daredevil work with Echo, which is a deaf superhero. If you didn't know, she's really cool. If you see what her character does, her power is very interesting. If you've never experienced her before, this is my first issue having Echo in it that I've read, and I really like her character. She's really interesting, and it's awesome to see Daredevil and Echo go up against Claw. It's a very interesting story. It's very quick. That is one of the issues I had with this issue. That sounds a little bit funny. One of the issues I had was this issue is very jumpy. People just seem to know things a little too quickly. That's a little nitpick I have with this comic, is the pacing. It's a little weird for me, but it is a good comic, and if you like Daredevil, you are going to like this comic. So I suggest you guys go pick this one up as well. But if you're a person who's very nitpicky on pacing, I would suggest maybe picking up another comic. Alright, next up for you guys, I got The Flash issue 4. And like I've been telling you guys, this Flash run is really good. Cool part about this issue, though, is they changed the artist, and it's kind of jarring if you didn't look at the cover and see that the artist was different. But it's really cool. I love seeing new artists take on a run, and I like seeing different people's artwork, and this artwork is as good as the first artist. I'm really enjoying this run, like I tell you guys. It's very good. I'm loving the storyline, and I love how they're not just shoving Godspeed down your throat. He's getting in there little by little, and you're getting to savor what he does, and you have this mystery element to it, which is really cool. I'm loving this run of The Flash. I suggest you guys go pick it up, and if you guys haven't been following it, start following it, because this is a really good run, and I'm really enjoying this iteration of the Flash comic. Alright guys, last but not least, we have Batman Detective Comics number 938, and like I've been telling you guys, this is a really interesting military-based Batman comic, and I like seeing who Batman's going up against. It's a really cool dynamic, giving who this enemy is and who Batman is fighting against this enemy with. If you guys haven't been following it, I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys. It is really good. I suggest you guys go pick this up, because there's a really cool dynamic to the team and a very good rapport the team has with each other, and it's really cool seeing how they have to go against this enemy, because there's this certain relationship that Batman has, and it's really cool to see. If you guys haven't been following Batman Detective Comics, go follow this comic, because if you're a Batman fan, if you're an espionage fan, you're gonna love this comic, and I'm loving this comic. I'm sorry you guys, but it's that time. I gotta go, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Weekly Comic Haul, and I hope you guys, if you do read them, enjoy the comics that I suggested to you guys in this episode. I love making these videos for you guys. If you have any comic book suggestions, put them down in the comments below, and I'm sure I'll get to them and be able to get them into one of these videos. And if you give that suggestion, I will put your name right here, give you guys a shout out, and hopefully you will be featured in that video. And as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, Nerdy Hatter out.